Hello and welcome to the J&J podcast. Today it's just Jamie and myself, Jay. And, well, we'll see what we can find to talk about today. Hey, did you hear Metallica's doing a new tour?
Yes. I also heard something else about that.
What'd you hear about their tour?
So, there's a college football team in the U.S.
Okay.
They've been coming out. Their entrance has been Enter Sandman for 20-something years. I think they started it in 2000. Apparently, in the midst of their tour, they're going to take a break and they're going to go do it live.
Oh, nice.
Just kind of as thank you, because they've been doing it since 2000.
Yeah.
So Metallica's going to show up and
They're going to do it right for them.
well, I mean, when they started doing it, they were a good team. Now, it's debatable.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh.
They're getting back, but they're not quite where they need to be.
Well, hopefully with an opener like that for the game, hopefully they win that one.
Well, dude, I'm telling you right now, you can YouTube it and watch it. Like the whole place, just like everybody, just boom, boom, boom. Like the place is rocking.
Nice.
I would go there just for that because it's literally a concert environment.
Nice.
And then it's a college football game, which is awesome too.
Yeah. Well, they try more.
Yeah. Yep. That's well. I'll stay out of the college football one because I think we've pretty much determined at this point that it's me and Eamon that can have that conversation.
Yeah. So they're doing 2 dates in Toronto. And one of their openers is, I forget now.
If it's Love Bites, I'm there. Just saying.
No, they're not opening.
I know.
Pantera. And the other one is Limp Bizkit.
There is no such band as Pantera anymore.
Oh.
Without Dimebag and without Vinnie Paul, that's Pantera.
Oh, maybe it was someone else.
I thought that takes the last conversation we had about something like this, Linkin Park. This takes it to a whole new level.
Well, I have to double check. Don't quote me on that one. It might not be Pantera, but
No. As far as I know, they're together, quote unquote. But they're not. Pantera is not even a thing.
Yeah. And then the other one is Limp Bizkit.
And good for them.
I didn't even think they were still touring right now.
Well, they shouldn't be because they still suck. I'll die on that hill. Yeah. They put on a great live show, and I know we've talked about it before. They put on a great live show. Their music just isn't that good. Other than break stuff, I don't like them.
Well, they had their time and place, and that time and place is now gone. I don't think they're relevant anymore.
They're not. That's why they're touring with Metallica, because they're trying to be relevant again.
Well, good luck to them on that one. But Metallica actually did an announcement for their set list. Since they're playing 2 shows back to back, they're not going to play the same songs.
Some of them they have to, but yeah.
Yeah, but they were saying that they're going to do 2 separate set lists for the night.
That makes sense. I mean, if you could afford to go to both of them, go to both of them.
I think it's one hell of a show.
Yeah, it would be, because they still put on a great show. I mean, it's been a minute since I've seen them. I think the last time I saw them was 2013, I think. No. Yeah, maybe. Because St. Anger came out, what? 2003 it came out?
Something like that. It was a while ago.
But I saw them after that as well.
I hope you didn't use that snare during the live concert.
He did.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least it's gone now.
Well, thank God for that.
Do you think he burned it?
I would have. I hated the sound of that fucking snare drum. I wasn't the one doing the music, though, but I know I hated it. So
So apparently it's a thing though. They're doing no repeat weekends
okay,
for the Metallica concerts.
I like it. That's a good thing. So I actually have something.
Okay.
So on the last, you said check this comment. So I checked the comment, and somebody made recommendations, and I actually immediately followed through with the recommendations. And it was the Love Bites one, and it was Soldier of Solitude. That,
I was checking that song out.
that might be my favorite song. That
Oh, where was it?
that bass groove, like in the middle of the song. I'm a sucker for shit like that, though. So that was awesome. It not the same kind of music, but it had, to me, because I'm a Fleetwood Mac guy.
Mhm.
It had the kind of feel as the Chain
Okay.
when everything stops except the bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they followed that up with um, so they went from the little bass solo kind of thing, but not really. It
Mhm.
was just like a little groove thing, and then they followed that with the drum groove, like right after that. It was
The
so it,
drum fill they have later on in the song.
yeah,
I, it, okay, so she's going like 90. Oh, actually, more like 100. She's going. And
yeah,
then you get that drum fill and just, what? It
yeah.
stops right to nothing and you just go,
Yeah, I so okay, so I know that. Listen, people are going to start getting fed up with how much I talk about them because I'm realizing how much I talk about them.
just a little bit.
They're just so good. They're just so good. Like it's okay. So it's almost like I feel it's kind of the same thing when I was a kid and I discovered Iron Maiden,
And that's all you wanted?
and this is all I want. It's all I want to talk about. It's all I want. Like they're phenomenal. But that Soldier of Solitude, I mean, if anybody is listening that or watching that doesn't still hasn't jumped on the Love Bites because I talk it so much, it's man, I would follow that guy's lead and highly recommend Soldier of Solitude. What a great tune. I actually kind of like it better than Holy War.
Now, I'm still working on trying to find, listen to more of their stuff. I found out it's harder to listen to them while I'm at work. It has to be more while I'm driving just so I can hear all the little things in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's all these little things that they keep
Yeah.
adding in. It's either like just a little guitar riff or bass riff or something different on the drums.
So at the beginning of, I mean, you know this, others don't, but you do. I'm a sucker for harmonized guitars.
Yeah, I
And
know the feeling of that one.
at the beginning of, I believe it's Soldier of Solitude. It might be the other one I checked out, but I believe it's Soldier of Solitude. The the harmonized guitar it's phenomenal because
I
and
think
it's
there's a
funny because,
couple.
well, it's funny because we were just talking about I checked it out right after we did our last one, and
Mhm.
just talking about harmonized vocals. And then it's like right away it started with the harmonized guitars. It was what a great tune, great tune.
Yeah, there's a couple of when they have their harmonized guitars going, and I think, oh, okay, there's also these other groups too that do the same thing, but they're not the same.
Yeah, no, they're not.
No,
It's I know people are going to start getting sick of me talking about them so much, but I mean, listen, go listen to them, and you'll see why.
oh,
It's that simple. Just go listen and see why.
yeah, and I think there's a concert that same person was saying we should check out on YouTube as well.
Yep, watch it in full.
It was good.
A couple of times actually. Yeah, because it's not like they do light show, but it's
Mhm.
not. It's not pyro. It's not none of this. I understand. I mean, for the price of tickets nowadays, they better be doing something. But with Love Bites, they don't need to. You know what I mean? They don't need the pyro and all that shit. Like, I don't think anybody's going to put on a better show than Rammstein.
Oh, well, he does his own pyro.
Yeah, but so that's like if you want pyro, you go there, man. That like that. I find myself like once a week watching. I don't know why we haven't talked about this yet, but I find myself like once a week watching Du Hast. The
Oh,
video,
there was a
the one
different
in
one.
Russia. Yeah, the one in Russia.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say there's one concert I ended up looking at, and it was something totally different. He brought out this it
Flamethrower.
looks like a big gun, and it shot out different ways. And they
Yeah,
shot the fire out, and they shot the fire back, and
yeah, that's the one in Russia.
yeah,
They did that in Russia.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can tell they were having fun with that one.
it's, I was actually reading the comments for that one because I've watched the video a million times, but I've never actually read the comments. I don't read comments very often, uh, unless I'm like, go read this. Okay. So one guy said, leave it to them. They got Russian speaking German because they were singing word for word. It's
Nice.
true. And then the next guy was like, really? It's just about the music. Let the war go. And
Yeah,
both are fair. Both are
yeah.
fair. They're pretty awesome too. You got to check out that one. They have that one video. The only place you can find it is on Pornhub.
That might be a little challenging to find.
Nope. Because somebody told me that, and I went, no, it's not. And I went and did it, and I searched Rammstein. I think it's America.
Oh yeah,
Is the song. The only place you can see it is on Pornhub, which is
nice.
hilarious. But, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
There, I'll try. I said my piece. I'll try not to talk about Love Bites again for a minute.
Well, we'll get a little bit. Maybe next episode.
I'll try.
So, we'll follow up with that style of music. So apparently, there was a concert in where is it? They had to cancel a couple of concerts at the Virginia Credit Union, the Richmond Raceway in Richmond, Virginia. Yeah, they had to
Okay.
cancel a couple of shows there. Nobody was saying what was going on, but both Megadeth and Peter Frampton had to cancel their shows. But
Wow.
apparently, a couple days later, when Peter Frampton had another show, he mentioned it at that show. Why they, his reasoning why they had to cancel the show prior. Apparently, during a sound check, somebody must have been rocking out a little bit. So Peter Frampton says, "Yeah, we had to cancel our previous show due to Megadeth's sound check. Did some structural damage to the building."
I mean, listen, that's
He couldn't, verify it or anything like that, but that was it. That was what he was hinting towards.
it's a little funny.
So that's when your sound check's good.
Well, they're living up to their name, and I'm a huge fan of them too. So I don't know. Peter Frampton's actually somebody I would have loved to have seen live.
I almost saw him, but I missed his set when he was playing because I was trying to get in the gate still.
Yeah, I heard he puts on a great live show.
Yeah.
And listen, Sledgehammer Live would just be great.
It's Peter Gabriel.
You're right. So Peter Gabriel is who I'm thinking of, not Peter Frampton.
Peter Frampton was one who made his guitar talk all the time.
Yeah, he was in Genesis, I believe.
I think you're right. I think he was in before, and then Phil Collins replaced him.
I do. No. Well,
No.
Phil Collins was always in there. He just
Yes, but for singing. For
yeah,
singing.
yeah, yeah.
And then for Megadeth, Dave Mustaine has his own little gear buying tip for people. Because before, he was never big on having his own collection of guitar gear.
Buy what you
He had,
like.
he had all his endorsements and all that, but now he just started getting interested in getting his own stuff without all the sponsorships. Like, he's actually looking for his own thing. But his top tip is learn how to play. Learn how to play, because if you can't play, you'll find a good pedal and you'll cheat. You'll
Ooh,
find a pedal that will make you sound really good, but you won't be really good. You'll be living a lie. Once you learn how to play really, really good, you'll see that all those pedals, you'll see all those pedals as exactly what they are: a simple, non-moving analog device that's a signal processor.
all that is fair.
Yeah.
However, Mr. Mustaine, not everybody is you. Let's just be real about that. Not everybody is him. So but he's not wrong.
No. Like, even playing around with the distortion, if you don't play clearly with distortion, it doesn't sound right. It's just a bunch of noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everything I play, I like the clean sound.
Yeah. But when you start adding all the pedals and all that in, you still have to have your clarity, so it actually comes through for that sound.
Unless it's the drums, and in which case I like it loud.
Well, everything normally gets turned up at one point or another.
When it's me involved, absolutely.
Oh, when it's you involved, it's just so you can hear each other.
But echoes, Spinal Tap.
Okay, so when we were talking about Metallica, I found one thing on one of their previous shows. So, a while ago, I don't remember exactly when, but apparently they actually had a comedian open up for them.
Median?
A comedian. They had Jim Brewer, yeah,
Yeah.
open for Metallica,
That doesn't spread.
but the band had specific instructions for him. They're like, we want you to open up the show for us, but don't do any comedy.
It's Jim Brewer though.
Yep. They wanted him to come in, open them for them, because they were feeling sorry for the opener bands because no one was coming to see them. So they wanted him to come and open up, but they didn't want him to do stand-up.
Who was the opener?
It doesn't say. I think they just had him as an opener for the night.
Okay.
He did it. And he didn't do a stand-up routine.
Curious to see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he was trying to figure out, like, he was like, what do I do? Like, I'm a comedian. How do I not go and do comedy?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He's funny when he's not making fun of Metallica. He's not mocking them. But he's pretty funny when he's talking about them.
Well, I guess he was on their 30-year anniversary. He was with them. Because Lars is like, Jim, you've been around us a long time. You're a huge fan. We had you on our 30-year anniversary. You interviewed us. You know us. And you know the crowd better than anyone else.
He does a Hall of Fame thing, too. He did, I think.
And he's like, and here's the most important thing. You don't have to be funny.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fair. No pressure, right? But what the
Yeah.
What are you going to go talk?
But apparently he actually did a good opener. I'm just trying to find it here in it. Okay, so Brewer goes,
Is it on YouTube? I'd like to actually watch it.
I'm not sure. I haven't looked it up yet. I just found it was on crack.com.
I'll look it up when we're...
Yeah, but he's like, our crowd is so diehard. They don't show up for the bands. Brewer remembers Ulrich telling him, it's a bummer for them. It's a bummer for us. So we're going to give this a try, having him do stand-up. Oh, have him do the opener.
Well, that's fair.
But apparently, the no comedy plan worked. He united the crowd with games like "Let's find the oldest metalhead in the arena."
Huh.
The key, he says, was letting the crowd know that they were all in this together, and they all wanted the same thing. The quicker we're done with this, the quicker we can get to Metallica.
But that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
But in the meantime, I just want to make sure you guys aren't pissed.
Well, that's fair.
So yeah, the one time you had a stand-up comedian opening for a metal band, he could be better than Limp Bizkit.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. It's muted. Look at all this dead space, and suddenly I have to fill it because I wasn't watching. Good for me. So Love Bites? No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just kind of reading a bio on somebody, but don't worry about that because I promised I wouldn't talk about it.
Are you looking at more Love Bites?
Yeah.
So have you been listening to anything other than Love Bites this week?
I mean, I put my playlist on.
So basically, no, you haven't really listened to anyone other than Love Bites.
That's not true. I listened to a lot of Godsmack because I went for a bit of a drive.
Oh, yeah.
So I went. I started. I just resumed it where it was left off, and so I ended up back at Godsmack because Godsmack
Nice.
is a good way to start the playlist off.
Yeah.
But when it finishes with Louis Capaldi, and just for you, Jay, because you probably haven't heard him, they are not the same thing. Absolutely not the same thing. Well, so it's worth checking out the bios for Love Bites. It's pretty interesting.
So I ended up finding another band. Did you ever hear of a band called Eden's Curse?
I've heard of them.
You've heard of them?
I've heard of them.
So I ended up finding them from a cover, and the cover actually isn't the greatest cover. But I ended up checking them out, and the album I was actually listening to lately is called Cardinal.
Eden's Curse?
Eden's Curse. Now, I believe they're another German band.
Well, that's a good way to start.
And for their style, they remind me of Ed Guy.
You have my attention.
Mm-hmm. Style, not the exact sound.
Formed in 2006.
Bless you.
Not German.
Not German.
Not German.
Okay.
English.
I'm still trying to pull up the bio here.
Formed in 2006. Bishopton. Scotland. Actually.
Oh, they were on a German label.
Michael Eden. Thorsten Kohn. I think that's pronounced.
Not sure. Names are not my strong suit.
I feel like a couple of the members might actually be not all from Scotland.
They're a band from around.
Ferdy Dorenberg, down the German area. Alessandro Del Vecchio, that's something else entirely.
So their cover was "We All Die Young" from Rockstar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So for their cover of it, everyone tries to cover it. I'm not that big of a fan of that one, but I'll listen to all the other stuff, and it's not that bad.
Well, okay. So that song is a good song.
Yes. And there's been a couple of people who try to do it, and
not well because they can't sing like him.
Yeah. But all the other stuff they have is actually pretty good. I think they're definitely worth checking out.
This is a interesting site.
I haven't really picked any favorite songs out on that one yet, but
it says themes. for Eden's Curse.
Mm-hmm.
It says religious symbolism and life. It's melodic, heavy, power metal, hard rock. So, I mean, it sounds like something I'll definitely check out.
That's pretty good. I think you might like it. I can almost guarantee you're going to like the cover of Cardinal, but
Let's just look at Cardinal.
no, I don't. I think it might have been the last album too.
Oh, no. They definitely have my attention.
Oh, you found the cover?
Oh, yeah, I did. Can I maximize that? Make bigger.
Are you just talking about the picture, or are you start talking about certain aspects of the picture?
No, just the picture. Just the picture. Come on. I kind of like the artwork on their stuff.
On the other stuff too, it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, the artwork on Symphony of Sin is pretty slick.
Yeah, I haven't checked out any of the other albums yet, but I think they're definitely worth checking out.
Yep. Well, I'll definitely give that a go. Like the description of the band sounds like it.
It'll be a change from Godsmack for you.
What do I need a change from Godsmack for?
Yeah, but I bet you I know one song that's not on your playlist.
Absolutely, you do.
The song that should not be named.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so I love Godsmack, I do. But that song might be my least favorite song I've ever heard. Like, right from the word jump on that song, from the first listen, I was like, no, I can't do this. I have heard it in its entirety, more than I care to admit.
Is it because you couldn't reach it to change it? All right. Well, for all the listeners, the song is called Voodoo. And it's up high on his playlist.
It's okay. It's not even that it's a bad song. Because it's not. And I love Godsmack. I do.
Yeah.
They're fucking amazing live. But that song, it's...
Overplayed?
Is there a more depressing song?
Oh, for me, it's anything by Oasis, but...
Yeah, but I mean something I've actually heard.
Yeah.
Because I don't Oasis.
No. Just no.
I don't Oasis. We like very different football teams, but that's not why.
Well, Oasis is actually soccer that they like, isn't it?
Well, that's what I said. Just because we live in North America doesn't make that not football. Proper football is what it should actually be called. And if you think about it, our football, it makes more sense for soccer to be called football.
True.
Like the other one, you call it pigskin or throw ball.
Or they call it American football.
Yeah,
because they have rugby.
That's usually
different.
Is that called Australian rules football?
I'm not sure on that one.
I don't know why I'm trying to talk sports with you. I don't.
I just remember rugby, you had to pass on a diagonal, and there's next to no equipment, safety equipment.
What the actual fuck is behind your head?
The cat?
I didn't see the whole thing.
I got Shadow.
Why do you have a black cat? I've been meaning to ask you that actually for a while.
Well, because that was the cat that was stuck between the gas tank and the bottom of the truck. And we spent 2 hours dropping the gas tank to get the cat out of there. And the gas tank was 3/4 full. So, after spending all the time dropping the gas tank and everything else to get the cat out, we got a new cat. And the cat does not like the sound of a spray bottle.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh, we tried spraying her with water trying to get her out, and she wouldn't move. She was stuck that bad.
Okay.
So, yeah, I got a new cat that way.
Okay. That sometimes happens.
And apparently she's sleeping on the back of the chair.
It sure looks like that.
What are you looking up? Are you still Googling over Love Bites?
I'm ogling. No, I'm it is still them, but not for that. I'm actually looking at like bios and stuff. Some of the equipment they use.
Nice.
Gibson Flying V is pretty slick.
I should probably check out some of their videos.
They're so good, dude. So good.
Definitely all talented.
Yeah, they're not okay. So no, I can't. I can't do it. I said I wouldn't. So I'm trying hard.
Oh, here's one for you.
Okay.
So, Skid Row's Scotty Hill says he can relate to Jane's addictions on stage altercation in many different ways.
Yeah, you think?
Except I don't think he actually clocked Sebastian Bach, though, on stage.
I think he might have got hit with a guitar.
Oh, did he?
No. I'm saying if that were to have happened
Oh,
for Skid Row, I think Sebastian Bach might have got hit with a guitar.
yeah, back then, yeah, probably.
Well,
If they were to be together in the same room nowadays, well, more than likely.
I would like to think that they're more mature and less drunk, so they would have better control of the rage.
Yeah, but some of them have expressed
I know
their unwillingness to.
Yeah, I know Rachel Bowen doesn't want anything to do with them either.
Yeah, they made all that clear.
Okay, because apparently you can actually see that I'm looking somewhere else. I'll not go there. I didn't actually think you could see me doing that. So why I thought that, I don't know. But
It's like me looking at my other screen to see another story. So,
well, I'm using a separate fucking computer. Otherwise, you wouldn't know at all. You know what it is? It's because I'm using this one, and I keep trying to move the mouse.
oh, it doesn't work, does it?
But it's not working at all, because sometimes I'm a smart guy.
Yeah, everyone has their moments.
One or two, yeah. They're auditioning a new singer now.
Who, Skid Row?
Yeah, I think so. So I don't actually think it's going to be Lizzie Hill, as much as some people seem to want it. But she's got her own shit going on. Like, she can't.
Yes, and she's talked about that already too, saying that she is busy with Hailstorm. They're doing their own thing, and she's doing her own thing. So,
well, I mean, if she didn't have anything going on, then why not? But no.
Yeah, no, she's busy. I think someone else was trying to say, it could be fun if they had stand-in singers every now and then as like a temporary basis, but that doesn't always work out either.
No,
like I know AC/DC had Axl Rose singing for a little bit, and they said he did a good job, but
yeah, it doesn't matter.
I honestly haven't checked it out, but I haven't felt the need to check that one out.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a huge fan of Axl Rose.
Well, some of the early GNR stuff I don't mind, but...
Oh, no. I didn't say I didn't like GNR. That's not what I said at all.
Yeah. Somebody has a little bit of an ego and always shows up late. And
Appetite for Destruction is one of the ones that's got to be on that record list, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be. Whether you like him or not, it's just got to be there. And, well, I tend to like everybody else in the band. I just don't like him.
Yeah. And for Skid Row, I think everyone was hoping, was it Eric Chromo?
Eric Cromwell, yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone was hoping he would make a return, but if they're starting to audition new singers...
Well, but he's sick.
Yes.
I'm not worried about him making a return. I'm worried about him fucking staying alive, being healthy and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
As much as I would like him to return, be healthy first.
Yeah.
If you can't be healthy, then don't return.
No, that's why there's been a lot of changes in a couple of different groups, because people are not able to keep healthy.
And I know a thing or two about being healthy and not returning.
Yeah.
So I get it.
That's a shame, but they do have. Oh no, I think it's out now. I think they just released a live album from that they recorded in London, England.
Always. It's always. Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually, this will surprise you. I actually remember talking about that.
Oh, that one we ended up talking about off camera, I think.
Nope.
No?
Did we? Because
Yeah.
Hayden was there. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fair. We might have.
Yeah. So, I believe it was just released, and it was probably recorded probably a year ago, I would assume.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or like late last year or something like that. But I believe they got a whole video and everything going up for it.
Very nice.
So if you have to check it all out, but that's out there now. You can get your fill of Eric singing still.
But we're forever going to be able to YouTube it.
True.
There's a. I just thought of a question I have for you, but not on here. It's too personal.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It just popped in my head. I mean, I can always just Google it, but I'm trying not to.
Well, yeah. If we start Googling, it always starts with L.
No, no, no. It wouldn't. It starts with a T, but not what you think.
Well,
It's not what you think. So what else? What else did you find for us? I'm glad you had nothing to make me rage.
I was just trying to find fun stuff for
I don't
today.
always. I don't always like just freaking out, but you poke the fucking bear sometimes. Just it's too late. Where we live, it's too late for me to be getting all wound up.
Well, here's one you might be interested in. So, Ratt announces their Out of the Cellar 40th Anniversary Edition with previously unreleased track.
Has it been released already?
This was just a couple days ago. It was announced.
Yeah, okay, so why am I the one with the memory today? What the fuck is happening? I'm pretty sure Eamon and I talked about it. You were there, but you probably weren't paying attention.
Probably not.
But I'm pretty sure he and I were talking about it. And I definitely want to check it out.
Just to see what the new song is.
He underrated songwriter.
Well, they kind of got lost in everything, didn't they?
Well, Stephen Percy wrote some good songs, or Piercy. I'm not, you know,
Hey,
I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce his last name.
let's see if I can find it here.
Uh-oh, what are you looking for now?
Oh, no. Oh, here it is. Okay. Piercy. I think it's Piercy. P-E-A. So.
RCY. I know how it looks, I just don't know how to say it.
So apparently they're releasing it on red and black splatter vinyl.
Okay, so we know what I'm going to get it on.
And there's going to be an additional neon orange 7-inch with the previously unreleased track Reach for the Sky.
No, I'm good with the not orange.
You get them both.
So you get 2 LPs.
Yeah, like you get the album, and then it's going to be a 7-inch single.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or I can just Google it.
Yeah. But then you wouldn't have that red and black splatter.
No, I want that. But you know what orange is good for? Frisbee.
They even did a sleeve for it. Here, let's see. One sec. Here, I'll show you. There you go. There's your album.
That black splatter looks sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that other one's a good Frisbee. That's all I see there.
Yeah, but then you want to be able to listen to the unreleased song.
I'll get it when it's released. Out of the clear. Oh, that's the cover for it?
Yeah. That's the one where they were doing the re-release, Out of the Cellar.
Nice. Man, there's something about Round and Round. I really love that song.
Well, it's definitely the one I know, so.
It's probably the only one you know.
Yeah, it was on Rock Band. No, it was on Guitar Hero 2.
Until like mid to late 90s, I don't think you actually liked good music. So,
It all depends. It was a wide variety of music I grew up with.
well, listen, me too, but doesn't mean I liked it all.
Or some of it you learned to stand, and some of it you grew up with it.
No, I never learned how to stand any kind of music that I didn't like.
And then there was other ones you just watched the video on mute. So
Some of them, yeah. But as it turns out, it's sometimes when you do that, you're missing out.
sometimes Shania's twin was better than Shania's twain. So
Wait, did you say Shania's twin or Shania's twins?
twin, singular.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the cover group.
Oh, because
They normally did the tours.
that's not what I was thinking at all.
No,
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Country's the one I couldn't like. One of the two I couldn't get behind. Just
a lot of drinking.
which I've never done. Well, I didn't do it regularly, or enough to think country music was cool. It just country and hip hop just never resonated with my brain.
No, I couldn't do the hip hop. Other people tried. No,
No,
no.
it's not that it's not good, not that it's complete shit. I mean, some of it is, but it's not.
It's not my stuff. It's yeah.
Not. It doesn't resonate with my ears. Some of it makes them bleed.
Even going to the bar scene, and there was one time they actually had someone who actually went up and started singing and all that, and said no.
What do you mean at the bar?
They actually, one of the times I was at the bar and someone actually came up and started singing to backing tracks.
No, that's not how that should work.
And no, it shouldn't, but it did. It was a college bar, so
Okay. Think about where we live and tell me which one's not a college bar.
Oh no, I wasn't even here. It was elsewhere.
Huge.
Yeah. You know, where the flies were leechy, according to you.
They're so big. Unnecessary. Just unnecessary.
They were not big enough you could ride them, so.
That depends. They're pretty big. I keep trying to move the mouse.
Moving the wrong mouse.
I absolutely am. Considering there's not a mouse on this one, yeah, I sure am. But it's okay.
Of course. Okay, so I found another announcement for Metallica for 2025. So Metallica, Rob Zombie, and Alice in Chains are confirmed for the 2025 edition of Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival.
Never heard of that one.
That one's been around for a while. It's 4 days, 100 plus bands, and they're apparently going to be announcing the artists.
Where
soon.
is this one being held?
Let's see.
Because I don't think I'd go there. Like, I wouldn't go.
Columbus, Ohio.
You're not ever going to catch me dead there.
Well, you wouldn't want to be dead there. You want to be alive for the concert.
No. There would be fights.
Really? It's going to be their first time going there.
Yeah.
Oh, no. First time since 2017. It's their only appearance in the region in 2025.
It's not that I hate Ohio. Not that I hate Columbus. No, I kind of do.
It goes back to another football thing.
Yeah, I'm down south. And anybody from Ohio knows exactly who I am now. But that's okay.
Well, that's about all I have found.
Yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to I wanted to give shout out. Fuck, I wish I had. Okay, no, I need to check now because I'm like, I wanted to shout the user out, but I totally wasn't smart enough to look up the. Looks like at 785 Yuli. They do not have a bad one. So he agreed with me. So see, I'm not always wrong.
You should reply to his comment.
If I knew how.
We'll have to get you technically savvy.
No, sir. That is why. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So I did read this one before. Not that, not that this needs to be talked about on here. But this fine gentleman or woman, I don't know which one, can't tell by the name, is 60 years old. Me and this person would be friends. Seen them all. Okay, so this user claim says that they've seen Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Metallica, Dream Theater. Love Bites apparently blows them all away.
Well, they are very technical with what they play. They
Listen,
play it well.
there's something there is something I really like about. See, we shouldn't have mentioned this because now I'm just off I go again. There's something I really really like about no pyro. Just come play the music.
Well, that's also the way they are. For them, it's all about the music. Like when
Yeah,
you go to a Japanese show, they're all going to pay attention to the music.
but I'll bring up a comparison I've made previously.
Mhm.
You know who that reminds me of the most? Megadeth. 'Cause when I saw them, there wasn't one lick of pyro. They came out, they kicked your ass, and they left.
Yeah, well,
They came out, played the music, and that was it. Done and done.
and they had fun doing it at the same time too.
Listen, that's one of my favorite concerts I've ever been to because it was down. I think it was called. It was Phil Anselmo was the singer. I may have been the bass player too, but I don't think so. From Pantera, they were okay, and then it was Megadeth, and then it was they called it Heaven and Hell at that point.
Oh yeah,
It was Black Sabbath,
yeah.
but the only way Ronnie James would do that tour is
They
if
changed the name.
yeah, if they didn't call it Black Sabbath. Which I mean, I get it, but it is what it is. What a what a great show that was. That whole thing, even down, put on a good show. But that one was that one. That's one of my favorite concerts as a whole because it was just the music.
Nice.
It
It was
wasn't
a little while ago.
yeah, but there was no pyro really for any of them. It was just come on, do their thing, do their thing for a while,
Mhm.
and then go home. And I'm actually consider myself privileged to have seen Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah, I heard he was good for controlling the stage and everything.
Amazing. He, I know we got into a little bit with Eamon last time, but he's one of the best frontmen of all time.
Yeah.
One of the best.
And to hear more about that one, please check out one of the previous episodes.
I think it's the last one.
I'll check. It's either the last one or the one before that one.
Yeah, I think it's the last one.
I got a couple of them kind of rolling around in my head right now. So
Yeah. Yeah, there's actually a couple of things I want to talk to Eamon about, but
yeah.
you know.
Well, I guess we'll save that until next time.
Oh, for the record, I agree that When Love and Hate Collide it's probably a power ballad, but I don't care. It's the best ballad.
Oh, yes. You still wanted us to look up ballads. Well, the ballad question's going to have to wait for Eamon to be back, too. So,
Well, I mean, you don't have to ballad. Styx had a couple that were good.
no, that was the one question you had last time. What was some of our favorite ballads?
And you answered and I answered and Eamon couldn't answer.
Yeah. So
we're waiting on it.
we'll have to check that one next time.
Yep.
All right. Well, until then, you can check us out at jaysbasement.com, where we will have some more music news posted there. We have the podcasts. You can leave comments and get a hold of us there. You can rate us and like us on Spotify, YouTube, and all wherever you get your podcasts. And until then, I say bye.
Later.
Yeah, I'll talk to everyone later on.